All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Pro Pressure Point Shootdowns here at the Shibuya Pro-Am Women's Known Pro. There's our leaderboard. Darren Christianberry, run it down for us.
Yeah, top 1 through 5 are all bunched up. Tanja Gellenthien is in first place with a 436. Tied with her, Katelyn Bordwell, another 436. Then we have Annabelle Moore at 434. Danielle Woodie at 434. And Paige Pearce rounding out that top 5 at a 432. This will be a good one.
Tight race, 4 points. First from fifth there, Darren Christianberry. Before we get to that action, though, we want to see how Women's Known Pro ended up at our last tournament in Foley. All right, Darren, here we go.
This tournament brought all the big guns out.
Because this is a stout class of archers.
It is.
In Women's Known Pro, Tanja Gellenthien shot 2 stellar rounds to earn the top seed heading into the shootdowns.
Good look at Gellenthien.
There it is.
12.
While Gellenthien had several podium finishes in Women's Known Pro before the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am, she had never stood on top of the podium.
14 for Tanja.
Yep.
And our number 1 qualifier, shooting for Hoyt, Tanja Gellenthien. Leader Tanja Gellenthien on the gas bowstrings mule deer.
Right there, she's got a 10 to start.
10.
A solid round in the shootdown gave Gellenthien a virtually unbeatable 10-point lead ahead of the 6th arrow.
Marissa first shoot down. She's guaranteed a podium.
Oh, she got it! That was priceless.
Even a 14 by Marissa Harding, which secured her a 2nd place finish in her first ever shootdown, only meant Gellenthien had to hit the target to take her first win.
But I bet she's going to shoot a 12 or a 10 here and call it good. Yep.
Got it.
Upper 12.
Got it.
An upper 12 secured the crown.
I mean, every win, feels just the same. And that's why we all do it, because it's just the best feeling ever.
All right, Darren, let's get to our Women's Known Pro competitors. Our 5th place qualifier with a score of 432 and 18 bonus rings. From Red Bluff, California, shooting for Bowtech, Paige Pearce. And our 4th place qualifier with a score of 434 and 18 bonus rings. From Chesapeake City, Maryland, shooting for Elite, Danielle Woodie. Our 3rd place qualifier with a score of 434 and 18 bonus rings. From Little Rock, Arkansas, shooting for Hoyt, Annabelle Moore. And our 2nd place qualifier with a score of 436 and 18 bonus rings. From Tully, New York, shooting for Hoyt, Katelyn Bordwell. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 436 and 21 bonus rings. From Stanton, Kentucky, shooting for Hoyt, Tanja Gellenthien. All right, Darren. So, Tanja Gellenthien there, our last champion in Foley. She also won the World Archery Indoor World Series Finals in Vegas 2 weeks ago. She's on a streak.
She can flat shoot a bow. I've said it a long time to her because she's so successful, and I admire good archery, and she's one of the best. I call her a beast. I said, you are a beast. And I mean, that's a compliment.
Yes.
So she's very talented. Paige right there. You're looking at Paige. She's won everything under the sun. I mean, just a great stacked field of archers out there. This is going to be a really good shoot-off. I'm looking forward to this one.
Right, and so Tanja Gellenthien's going to start off on our longest targets, the gas bowstrings javelina, 48 yards. There's Annabelle Moore.
Yeah, she's a young archer. I met her at an indoor tournament this year, and she's got some serious game, obviously, but she shoots a bow really well.
And she just got herself a 12.
She's so good.
That was on the 28-yard HHA bedded buck.
There's Tanja. Tanja's got a fairly new baby, so she had to take a little break from archery to start her family, but she's back in the mix at every weekend.
Okay.
Let's see what they got right here. Tanja will be first up on the javelina.
Leader at 436 and 21 bonus rings. Tanja Gellenthien.
Gas bowstrings javelina. We got a 10.
10
Nice
points.
start.
Sure, 446. That's key in these known classes. Keep it in the big ring. Don't give anything back.
There's her husband, Braden Gellenthien, the winningest archery in world archery history. He's got so many medals, he goes through the metal detector and sets it off every time he walks through there.
10 for you.
446 for Katie.
Katie Bordwell on the 37-yard Schwacker Ram. She was shooting.
It says Katelyn, but we know her as Katie.
Yeah,
I always say, Katie's here, now it's a party.
Number 12. Come on.
Her whole family's big in the archery
Yeah.
world. They own a big shop in Tully, New York. 12 there for Annabelle. Great start. Jumps her into a tie for first. The other two ladies at 446.
He does his job.
yeah, I don't know Annabelle's
All right,
age.
Danielle Woodie.
She's got to be young.
It says she's been shooting for 12 years. Of course, she could have been started out very young, but yeah, in her first pro shoot down. There's Danielle Woodie. I, of course, know her very well. Lancaster Joed student.
Quick grin and stop.
Watched her shoot for years. Darren Christianberry. One thing we have to talk about with
All right,
Danielle
Paige
Woodie.
Pearce.
Came in dead last in the last tournament in
Wow.
Foley.
And here she is
on the
with
final.
a chance to win.
She was determined. That she was really angry at how she finished. They tore her bow apart, put it back together,
Here we go.
and here we go.
That's awesome. And I want you to look here at the screen in your upper left, everybody watching. You saw the spread to start when we update these scores. After one arrow, look, 446, 446, 446, 444, 444. This is going to be a good one.
This is the first time.
Paige Pearce adjusting that sight. As you mentioned, Darren has won everything in archery. She's our defending shooter of the year in this class.
There's Danielle. Yeah, Paige is so tough. It doesn't matter the discipline of archery. Doesn't
Nothing.
matter. Indoors, outdoors, field, feed. It doesn't matter.
Forget it.
She's tough.
Paige, you ready?
I'm glad I don't have to shoot against her.
Okay. Start your 1 minute now.
Paige was one of the leaders to get this class, the women's known pro class. And the first, year or two, she dominated. Now the competition has caught up, and nobody's happier about it than her.
Yeah, it's been a great progression. She's tough. She's got a lot of competition. And look how tough she is. Back-to-back 12s. Good look at
Danielle just got a
Ooh,
12 there,
That's
too.
so good.
Yeah.
So good to hit those rings.
Okay. Start with Paige Pearce.
Here we
only
go.
2 points behind our leader. Has 19 bonus rings, which is 2 bonus rings down. Let's see what Scott has to say.
12
about that.
points.
Solid 12 there for Paige.
456.
Gas strings. Javelina, 48 yards.
Have you looked through those image stabilization binoculars
I
she's
have.
using? Sig Sauer binos, they are awesome.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm not getting paid to say that on TV, but they are awesome.
Takes all the shakes out.
Yep. 12 points for Tanja. She called up her and got it.
Got it?
458.
22 bonus rings.
I told you we would see some bonus
Here
rings.
it goes.
Katelyn Bordwell's having a great
Come on, Katie. Hit a big one.
Went
she
for
get
that
it?
14.
She's saying
yeah, there's her brother Glenn.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's
for
the
her.
28-yard HHA bedded buck. So, Darren, that's the shortest target. They got to go
Yes,
for
well, She
it.
just forced everybody else to go for it.
Got
now.
to.
She's in the lead at 460. You go, Katie Bordwell.
That's right.
For Danielle.
Annabelle. Good
Annabelle.
10. Yep.
She shot solid all weekend, did Annabelle Moore. Just was always right there in the mix.
Good look at Danielle. Boom. Good strong shot.
I believe this is going to be a 12 for Danielle.
12 for Danielle.
That's so good.
Center. Inside out.
56. Wow. This is a race.
This is still packed tight. And
Katie 460, Tanja 458, and the other three ladies at 456, if my math is right.
Yeah. Katie finished in third at our tournament in Foley.
Ready?
That is right. Look at the bonus rings, too. 19,
Yeah.
22, 20, 19, 19. These ladies shot some rings. I don't know how old Annabelle is. I'm going to say 18, maybe.
Yeah. I couldn't track her down to ask her that before we came out here. But
We may have talked about school at one event, but I don't remember if she's in college or finishing up high school. Regardless, she's learned the bow and arrow pretty well.
Danielle there shoots at University of the Cumberlands. She is a student there.
She says, thumbs up, I'm ready to roll.
And there's our leader, Katie Bordwell. Katie's one who has been in this class since the beginning and has just been getting more and more consistent.
Better and better,
Better
and better.
and better. Boom.
She called
Upper
upper.
12. Got it.
She's saying, yeah, man, oh man. Her brother Glenn told me at League at Home she has been wearing everybody out. He said
believe
she's
it.
been shooting good, and this is a reflection of it right here. She's shooting her bow well.
So we just saw Danielle let down there. They have a minute to shoot, so she had plenty of time left on the clock, but why would she have let down?
Something didn't feel right. Either her grip, just something did not feel right, so she let down, started over. And, I mean, she did her best there, but she hit a little bit left.
Yeah.
She's going to take an 8, which
That's
is
the
not
longest target,
Yeah.
48 yards.
it's not ideal, but if you get
Yep.
a little short on the clock, sometimes you have to put a little extra pressure in the shot to get it to fire. And 8 points it is.
So we
Yep.
should mention, Darren, the max distance for this class is 50 yards, give or take a little bit.
Yes.
So that is basically almost max distance. And a small target.
Yeah, they're shooting at a 50-cent piece. Those rings are about the size of a U.S. $50. They're not very big. Paige is 3 for 3.
Paige Pearce, 12 for Paige.
You don't want to you can never count her out.
No, and
She
she's-
came in 5th place, that means nothing.
And she's going to the shortest target on the field next.
Yeah.
So guess what? We're going to
14.
see what Tanja do here.
Paige for
She surely went for it. She did
She
go
did.
for it.
Oh, did she get it?
What kind of
That
reaction?
looked a little low, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Just,
And see, she's just a hair left. Is that the wind? If her
Yeah.
line's perfect, she smashes that 14.
that was an 8.
466. We're going to see a shake-up here.
Yep.
460 and 19.
She did right by that, though. I mean, I think you have to shoot
You have
that one.
to.
You have to.
12
For Katie,
That's
another
Katie
one.
Wardwell just
472.
cranking them up.
She's still 4 points ahead of Paige. Paige is 3 for 3.
Annabelle Moore.
Here's Annabelle Moore on the hyena, the Bow Doodle hyena,
Another
34
12.
yards.
468 for leader now.
Smash that 12.
468. Yeah, this is far from over. This is good. Ring, ring, ring. I really like it.
20 bonus rings.
There are several young ladies in this class that are that are Annabelle's age, and that just goes to show you, age doesn't. You can have some young archers who can shoot really well.
I'm a little jealous. I still shoot in a judging class, and I would love to just work on shooting my bow. I mean, I know I have that option. I could change to known, but it'd be really fun to set your sight out there knowing exactly how far these targets are and say, okay, how many
Right.
can I
All
hit?
right.
Yes, we should mention for folks at home, this is known distance. They're using rangefinders. A little bit later, we're going to see folks who judge
Yes.
the distance and do not use rangefinders.
Good
There's
look at
Tanja.
Tanja. She's won some of the biggest tournaments on the planet. Her mental game has to be so
Yeah.
good to continue to execute under pressure.
Vegas champ. Yeah, she's won.
Yep, something wasn't quite right.
No.
She's let down. She's going to reset.
Her husband Braden's trying to block that wind with that umbrella there.
Boom.
Looked like a good
Ooh,
shot.
if she called
That's
upper,
close.
she's going to love it.
Annabelle Moore currently at
I think.
468. 4 points behind her leader.
Annabelle's on this long javelina. There's a
Here
good
she
look at
is.
Annabelle.
2 arrows. Yeah.
Young superstar. She says,
Oh.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh!
Wow.
They're looking at it.
It's a 12.
12.
There it
gotta
is.
be.
Moore.
12 for Annabelle Moore.
480. I'd say go ahead and remember that name.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
She's going to be in the spotlight for a while.
10 for Danielle.
Good 10 for
I
Danielle.
apologize to Danielle for the interference that kind of distracted her. We apologize.
Moves her to 474, if my math's right.
Next up, Paige Pearce, looking like she's going for.
Let's see if she can go 4 for 4. Watch
Here we
Paige.
go.
Oh, she went into 14, shot
14.
8 was not what she had.
Darn it, that's not what she wanted.
To the 476.
476.
28 yards. She's going to be kicking herself for that.
Tanja.
Left again. Left again. It's that wind. It's got to be that breeze.
Currently at 466 and looking to make some ground back up.
I'd say it's a little harder to aim at that 14 because that's a good 12 for Tanja. 478.
That was on the stand black bore, 42 yards Tanja was shooting. Now we come to the bow doodle hyena at 34 yards. She takes a 10, like Tyrell tells us.
482 for her.
Right now, Katelyn leads at 482.
All right.
Wow.
Annabelle's at 480. Tanja's at 478.
We have a 2-point spread all the way down from top to bottom, I believe. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
Look at that.
So good.
And we'll see what happens after
And we are at the 5th arrow already.
So, Darren,
Yeah.
for our new viewers, explain what's going to happen here and next.
Yep, these ladies rotated through these all 5 of these targets, so they each get 1 shot per 5. Anybody within 10 points of the leader after 5 targets will get to shoot the last chance arrow. One more opportunity should be the 6th and final arrow to decide this. If we are tied on score and bonus rings, they will do a shoot-off arrow, but typically the 6th arrow will decide it. So right now, everybody would be in the final arrow.
Everybody's in it.
So Annabelle is on the bedded buck. Let's see if she makes a move here with a 14. I bet she does. Good look at her right there. Holding steady. Boom.
Real steady. Oh,
Is she on the
that's
gray
not
area?
what she was shooting at.
Katie is on the. She's on the javelina.
Yeah, Danielle Woodie's on the
My bad.
bedded buck.
My bad.
Oh, and Katie shot left.
Just
Again,
left.
left.
I'm telling you, it's got to be that wind on that field.
Again, left.
Let's see how we shake that after the 5th
So
arrow.
that's going to change
So
things
this
up.
is going to change.
Yeah, this is going to really reset the field here.
Because we don't know what Annabelle shot yet.
Katie's going 490 with her 8.
Yep.
For several ladies to make it into the final arrow and have a shot at the championship.
Yeah, this is going to be a race. All the way through.
Annabelle was on the Schwacker Ram, 37 yards.
All right, next
Okay.
up, Annabelle
What did she
Moore.
do?
Let's see. Ooh,
10 for Annabelle.
10.
10, okay.
Her 490. She's now
Tied it up.
490.
score, but it actually leads by 1 bonus ring. So she's
There you go. Mike
Wow.
Tyrell said she leads by 1 bonus ring ahead of Katie. They're tied on score, 1 bonus ring.
We can change that out there too.
Look at that dead
Oh,
center.
well, there you go, Danielle Woodie.
14.
Look at that
Announce
dead
your
center.
presence with authority.
Great comeback.
That
And
puts her at
center punch it.
Yeah, 488. She's within 2 of the leaders
Puts her
currently.
at 488 and 20 bonus
So what'd
rings.
Paige
She's
do?
2 points behind and 1 bonus
14
ring
puts her at
behind.
490. 12
Paige
puts her
is-
at 488.
Yeah.
10
Paige
puts her at
Pierce,
486.
476. Probably looking for a 14 ring of her own.
She's at the stand bore, 42 yards. Did she call up her?
10.
Oh, 10.
486.
486. She's only 4 points behind the leaders. There is a 14
Wow,
ring
wow,
in the
wow.
final arrow.
We haven't seen one this tight in a while,
No,
Darren.
and
At
10.
this late, you know, in the 6th arrow.
Lead because of bonus rings.
Ooh. That would put her to 490 as
This
well
is
if that's a
Tanja.
12.
Did she get it? Oh, they're taking a look. That's Scott Parrott, our director of judges on the bottom. Ken McElreath on the left side there. There are judges.
Shooting a Super Drive 23, so a 23/64 diameter arrow. She's pretty deep in that 11 ring, but I obviously
Looks
can't
like-
see
Yeah, can't see underneath.
the shaft to the scoring
It could
ring.
be angled down,
Yeah.
which would give it a chance there. But Scott Parrott's been doing this forever, so he's I trust this. Oh, there you go.
12 points.
12. Tanja Gellenthien, 34-yard bow doodle hyena.
490, 490, 490, 488, 486. This is good.
488 is Danielle, Woodie.
If you're new to archery, this is probably like, what are they doing out there? But if you've been doing it and you're kind of an archery geek like me, this is good stuff.
This is good.
This is good stuff.
Yes.
Because what they're doing is not easy. I mean, they know the distance. That's fine and dandy. But you take that big black boar out there, it's hard to see those rings.
You can't see.
You have to learn how to dissect the target, aim at sections, aim at silhouettes. Talented group of people, from the men to the women to the unknown to the known, and hats off to everybody that's having success out there.
Absolutely.
It's really good to watch.
That's going to make it really fun.
Yeah, that javelina's tough to see. The boar's tough to see.
Yep.
The ram's probably not great.
Yeah.
The brown targets tend to be a little easier.
And then throw some wind in there, pushing your bow to the left, trying to get your pin to the settle to the right spot to get the release to fire at the right time. A lot of variables on 3D archery, and the weather is the biggest factor out here.
Yeah, so there's Ken McElreath is pounding in the stakes for our last chance archery, last chance arrow. This is the hill country deer. He's picking a random spot. They're using rangefinders, so the distance, they'll know it. But it's out there about the ram, which was 37 yards. I believe it's beyond it, and we don't know where. Scott Parrott will pick a spot to shoot from.
It's pretty lit up. It's out in the bright. I mean, it's not super bright sun, but the sun is peeking through, so the target is well lit up. They'll have no issue seeing where they want to hit.
Paige there using the button on her thumb release to get the foam off that arrow.
Grinding layers of carbon off there as she's doing it.
Paige is a tinkerer too, like Tim Gillingham.
She's a wealth of knowledge.
Totally. There's nothing about that bow, I promise you, that she doesn't know what it does, how it affects her shot, all of that.
Well spoken to. Paige, when she does interviews or does any kind of information, she's very active on social media.
She is.
She's very well spoken. She explains things really well. Talented young lady right there.
A big fan of the kids here, especially the young girls. She's definitely one of the idols that they look up to.
There's a good look at what they're aiming at right there. They're going to be able to see. You can see those arrow holes peppered throughout that target. They have magnification on their scopes. So they zoom in. They're going to be able to see those holes. They're going to know exactly where to aim. And now they know exactly what the distance is. We're going to see some more rings hit.
Here we go. Paige is going to be up first. We don't even have to guess what she's doing, Darren. We know. Right?
I'm pretty sure she's going to shoot at the 14.
100%. I'd be shocked at anything different.
And I'm going to say about a 90% chance she hits it.
Look at that. You saw that tattoo on her wrist that said confidence.
I said earlier, I'm glad I don't have to shoot against her. She's tough. She can rival any of the men indoors, and
absolutely,
she's got some serious game.
Oh,
14
got
points.
It. There you go. We knew that was coming.
66% of the time, every time. She got it.
All right.
That's 500 points for her.
500.
14.
Now,
Danielle Woodie.
You don't see a rookie jump in and do that in the last
Danielle Woodie, a
Pretty
12.
much.
Yeah, 12 or give her, but Paige has got her beat on bonus rings,
Yeah.
so Danielle has to shoot the 14.
Has to shoot it.
All right. Next up is going to be.
I hope they're taking the rings in consideration, because if she thinks, a 12 and I tie Paige.
So they can see the rings now on the,
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah.
big
They certainly
scoreboard,
can.
so she knows. And that's her boyfriend, Clay Weaver, there. He's pretty sharp, so I'm sure he's saying bonus rings.
There's a
Gotta go for it.
pretty good breeze still coming in a little bit right to left. More of an angle from their front right to their rear left would be what I'm guessing.
Start your 1 minute now.
she's all business.
Yeah. Good look at that old hill country deer. Put it in there, Danielle. Oh,
just
low right. Somebody screamed, yeah, in the crowd, but I think it's just
I think it is.
I think it's just a nay.
Yep, just right.
Crowd liked it.
Good try there,
Did
Danielle
what she had
Woodie.
to do there.
Hey,
Danielle.
496.
she's finishing top 5, potentially 5th place after finishing dead last in
Yes.
All right.
Good comeback,
What an
Danielle
improvement.
Woodie.
Yep.
Katelyn.
100%.
Now here's where it gets
Here
dicey.
we go. Yep.
Caitlin, Annabelle, and Tanya are all tied at 490. Tens will tie them with Paige for 500s.
They win.
Katie has the same amount of bonus strings, so she needs to at least hit a 12 to have a chance, but I almost think she's got to shoot a 14.
Yeah.
500. So you need at least a 10 to hang on to 3rd place.
Yeah, there's some wind moving along. You can see right there in the trees.
Start to 1 minute now, and let's find out.
I was surprised she missed right.
Yeah.
Maybe she was aiming right. Maybe she didn't get any drift. That's
She
a good
was hoping.
possibility. See what Katie does.
Oh,
Smoked
got it.
That girl
14.
is tough.
All right.
5-0-4. Now all she did right there is force Annabelle and Tanya to have to go for it.
All right, so Darren, we got the word. Here comes Annabelle Moore. She is 17. Her mom sent us a message to let her know.
Okay, now you get
17.
17.
I'm officially over 3 times as old as she is.
You lose to Paige.
You're 17 years old.
You shoot a 12,
In your first ever pro
jump
shootdown,
into
you've
a
got Paige
no worse
Pearce
than 3rd
behind
place
you,
scenario.
Tanya
You shoot a
Gellenthien in front of
14.
you.
You now jump ahead of Katelyn. Katelyn.
This is a big stage.
What an awesome weekend for her.
Excellent.
You feeling good? Too much information? You want to take
She
a while?
says, yeah, just let me shoot it.
Yeah, let me shoot this 14 and we'll see what happens.
Now.
This kid is tough. So she was born in what, 2008?
I don't
That's
wanna think about
perspective.
that.
That's perspective.
Thanks for that,
Yeah,
Darren.
yeah. Professional archer at 17. A competitive professional archer at 17. Good for you, young lady. It's quiet out there.
Yeah, just
Make a good
real.
one, kid. Make a good one.
Got it.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, let's see.
504. So her and Caitlin are tied. No, she takes
I
a 1
think she
bonus ring
can,
lead,
yeah.
doesn't
She
she?
will take the lead on bonus rings.
22.
So,
I don't know how this
Wow,
will shake out.
guaranteed
So-
herself 2nd place.
yeah. So Tanya needs it.
Yeah.
I mean, she can only hit the 14.
Yeah.
That's it.
If she hits the 14, she wins. If not, Annabelle wins.
At 12, you come
She's
in
got the
3rd.
bonus ring count.
10, you still beat Paige, you still come in 3rd.
Yeah.
At 8, you come
Pressure.
Wow.
This is it.
What a pivotal arrow. If she shoots anything but a 14,
in 3rd. Where is she?
if she's 14s it, she wins.
Be nice and calm and
An
ready.
8 or 10,
Let's go ahead and shoot. Let's start
she
to 1
gets
minute now.
no. An 8. If she shoots an 8, she goes all the way to 4th place. Well, she has to shoot the 14, so it's 14 or 4th place here.
This is big. Go.
Smoked it.
Center punched it.
Yeah, what a good shot, Tanya Gellenthien.
Clutch arrow for Tanya Gellenthien.
Wins it on bonus
Wow.
rings.
Are you kidding me?
That's so good.
Absolutely donut.
We have 414.
She is on a roll this year.
Tanya, 2nd
2
place,
ASA wins in a row.
Such a good shoot-off.
Indoor World Series Finals
Ends up in
champ.
4th place. And Danielle Woodie, great shootdown.
It's a good
also.
year.
Congratulations,
Wow.
ladies.
To be a
Thank you for
Gellenthien.
great shootdown.
Wow.
All right, we're going to hear from Tanya. There she goes. Kisses that baby. We're going to get Tanya over to our interview area, and we're going to talk to her. Tanya, 14 under the highest pressure. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. You know, I tried to shoot a 14 early on and just missed it by a little bit, so it felt really good to be able to hit it when I really needed to.
Back-to-back ASA wins here. You were the Indoor World Series Finals champ. This is a great year to be Tanya Gellenthien.
It is. I'm super happy and stoked, and archery is going really well lately, so I'm just going to keep, riding that wave.
Tanja, we talked there while you guys were doing the shoot-off about, some of your accolades and all the things that you've done in archery. And I would think some of the folks that are watching this dream about having the opportunity that you just had. All that being said, complimenting your mental game, how tough you are mentally, what goes through your mind when you step up to that stake going, I have to hit this 14 to win this tournament? What are you thinking about there?
That arrow is no different than any arrow you shoot on the practice range. You gotta, that same mindset is what you're doing. That same calm shot that you shoot on the practice range, that's what you want out there. And that's what I try to accomplish every time.
I'd say you are really good at it. Compliments on a fine arrow, a fine weekend, back-to-back champion. Awesome job, girl. Awesome job.
Thanks.
We're going to come back, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our known pro division up next here at the Shibuya Pro-Am, Uchi Creek.